All federal systems have a number of important characteristics in common. First, there is a constitutional division of governmental powers and responsibilities such that each level is autonomous in at least one sphere of action. Autonomy means the ability to make decisions under one's own authority. In the American federal system, the national government and the state governments are autonomous in many areas. There are many areas where the national government can act under its own authority, and many areas where the state governments can act under their own authority. Autonomous authority is not synonymous with exclusive authority. Exclusive authority means that one level of government can exercise that power, but the other level can't. For example, under the Constitution, only the United States government can declare war or coin money. The state governments cannot. That power is exclusive to the national government. But there are many, many other areas where both the national government and the state governments may exercise autonomous authority. One example, both the national government and the state governments can impose taxes. The state governments don't need the permission of the national government to impose taxes. The national government doesn't need the permission of the state governments to enact taxes. They can do it under their own authority. Number two, each government is final and supreme in its constitutionally assigned sphere. If it is an autonomous power of the national government, when the national government acts, it is final and supreme. If it is an autonomous power of the state governments, when the state acts, it is final and supreme. For example, if the state of Texas decided to impose an income tax on its residents, it could do so under its own authority. It wouldn't have to get the permission of Congress or the President or the federal courts to do that. If the state of Texas did decide to impose an income tax on its residents under its own authority, as unlikely as that may seem, it would be final and supreme. The United States Congress, for example, could not come along after the fact and repeal the tax. Occasionally we hear news reports that the Supreme Court of the United States has struck down a state law. However, it has done so on constitutional grounds. In other words, the state has attempted to exercise authority that is not consistent with the Constitution. Therefore, it cannot be final and supreme.